Good morning, students. In this video, we will discuss about types of economy. There are three types of economy. First one is market economy, second is centrally planned, and the third one is mixed economy. So let's start discussing about the market economy first. All economic activities are organized through the market. In this market economy, all the economic activities, and I have discussed with you what are the economic activities. So all the economic activities, that is production, consumption, investment, distribution, exchange, all the economic activities are organized through the market. This economy is also called as a capitalist economy. Other name is capitalist. Okay, you can note down in your notebook also. Other name of market economy is capitalist economy. It is a free economy. Here I have written it is a free economy. Why it is known as a free economy? As there is a no government interference in this economy. Governments does not play its role. So, and what about that interference is about? Interference is about regarding the decision. So government will not interfere regarding the decision. Market economy is the one in which the means of production are owned, controlled and operated by the private sector. Okay, so in this economy, production is done mainly for earning profit. What is the main objective? The main objective is to earn maximum profit. Okay, so central problem, that is what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce. Okay, these are called as central problem, and about this central problem we will discuss later on the next video. So all the central problems, that is what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce, are solved by price mechanism. Okay, now what is price mechanism? That is by the prices prevailing in the market. Okay, and here production is done mainly for earning profit, and it is a process where a price is determined by the market force of demand and supply. In microeconomics, when we have discussed about difference between micro and macro, I have told you earlier that in microeconomics, individual demand and supply of goods and services is to be discussed in microeconomics. So it is a process where price is determined. How one can determine the price of goods and services? It is only determined by the market force of demand and supply for that goods and services. Okay, they take their decisions on the basis of demand and supply forces in the market, and the producers will produce those goods. Producers will focus to produce on those goods only which are more in demand and less in supply. Why I am saying like this? Because if the goods demand is high and it is less in supply, so such goods offer high profits obviously and prices to them, because the supply of that good is less in the market and the demand is rising day by day. So in that case, market will raise the price of that commodity, which will be profitable to the producers. So he will use those inputs which keep their cost of production as low as possible. And the example of this market economy is USA, France, because in USA, France, all the decisions are taken by the market. There will be no government interference and competition exists in the market, and their main objective is only to earn maximum profit. So next is centrally planned economy. It is the economy in which means of production are owned, controlled and operated by the government. Okay, so centrally planned को कौन operate करता है? It is operated by the government. Okay, it is also known as socialist economy. You can note it down in your notebook. It is also known as socialist economy. Here government take all the decision regarding production, consumption and investment. and all the decisions aims to maximize social welfare. Their main motive is social welfare. Okay, let me explain. Their main principal objective is social welfare, not to earn profit. Okay, there is no aim of profit. There does not exist any element of competition in this type of economy, because the main objective is of social welfare, not of to earning profit. And the central planning authority decides what, how and for whom to produce. There is no role for price mechanism. Here planning mechanism works. Okay, in this type of economy, all three central problem, that is what, how and for whom to produce, are solved through planning mechanism. And how this planning mechanism works: government will take decisions regarding what to produce, for whom to produce, and how those goods and services will produce. Market will not interfere in this thing, so all the decisions are taken by the planning mechanism by the government, and all the decisions relating to central problem are taken by the central authority. And how this central authority will come up, it is appointed by the government. So example is China. Okay, so here in China, all the decisions are taken by the government. People will follow those decisions. So next comes to mixed economy. Mixed economy is what? It combines the merits and avoid the demerits. Listen very carefully. It combines the merits and avoid करते हैं demerits किसके? Market और centrally planned economy के. And it refers to a system in which public and private sector are allotted their respective role for solving the central problem. Both will work together, but here the work is distributed among the public and the private sector. So all the decisions are aimed to achieve profit maximization along with social welfare also. Like example, in India, producers are free to produce cloth or steel to maximize profit, but in the same way, railways are the monopoly of the government, and government provides services at the nominal rate. So example is India. In India, again I'm telling you, both private and public sector works together. Okay, major economic activities are done by the private sector, but some of the activities are conducted by the government only, like railways department will be looked after by government only. There will be no interference of private sector, and during the work of private sector, public sector will only look after that activities. It will not interfere in that matter. So in this type of economy, both the price mechanism and planning mechanism function, because it is a combination of public and private sector both. So here is the ending of this video. In the next video, we will discuss about what is economic problem. Till then, you have to learn all the differences between positive normative,